People say to me sometimes, how come you're here trying to encourage people and trying to show people love and kindness when your family turned their backs on you, your mother abandoned you, your father tried to beat you half to death? Well, I've learned this. Being bitter doesn't help. I spent years of my life being bitter, being angry, trying to figure out why doesn't nobody love me? Why doesn't nobody care? And then after being to pretty much every detention center in Canada, trying to figure out life, I realized that, you know what? Why do I want to stay angry? Why do I want to stay bitter? It's much more easier to show love and kindness. And the moment I realized that it's much more easier to show love and kindness, I started to have a peace that I've never experienced before. I started to find joy and happiness in small little things that I would overlook. I started to be more happy within my marriage. I started to see more love and laughter and just like, guys, I can't even tell you. It's been amazing. So I've learned this. It doesn't matter what you've been through in life. It doesn't matter how hard it was for you growing up. It doesn't matter how your parents treat you, how your friends treat you, ex-relationships, whatever it is, that you've gone through over the years that has caused you to become so bitter and so filled with pain and hurt. And, I've learned there's more peace and more joy in letting go. There's more peace and more joy in when you learn to forgive. I mean, of course, you're not going to forget, but when you learn to forgive others, even for those who we may believe don't deserve it, um, then you understand that you start to heal. You start to heal and you start to find more joy and more peace in small little things. You start to appreciate life much more. You start to see more of the beauty of life. You don't take anything for granted. You look at every day as just a blessing, and you're just so thankful to be alive, to really embrace life and show people love and show people kindness. I've also learned this. There's a lot of people out there hurting, and a lot of times when you have people that have been hurt, they tend to want to hurt other people. It's kind of like that protective mechanism where they felt like in order for them to protect themselves from not getting hurt anymore, they believe that it's okay to hurt other people. It's okay to treat other people bad. It's okay to be bitter, and angry towards other people. Mind you, a lot of these people don't even have nothing to do with why they're hurt in the first place. But it's how we react. It's that cause and effect. You understand? But you can turn that around. I'm telling you guys, if I tell you about my life, if I tell you what I got beat with growing up, and I'm sure if you look at my channel, there's a video on my channel, that talks about my Jamaican father try to, unalive me. Guys, you should watch that video, because it tells you how it was for me growing up. It was horrible, It was almost like every time my father tried to beat me and I survived, I cheated that. That's how it was for me. My mother, on the other hand, abandoned me. And when she had an opportunity to be a mother, she turned around and she told me her only regret in life is that she didn't unalive me at birth. Whew. Yep, that was my mother. Well, still is my mother because she's still alive, and wish her all the best and pray for her. We don't have the best relationship because I tend to just pull away from them because, when you have people around you that are just so bitter and it doesn't matter what you do, they're just always angry, they tend to like pretty much suck your energy, drain your energy. That negative, environment you don't want to be a part of, right? You want to be, positive and you want to be, happy, and you want to make your home happy. You want to make your wife, your children happy. You want to create an environment within your home where there's peace and there's love and there's joy, And so a lot of times, we just have to kind of move away from people like that. Still love them even from a distance, still pray for them, still show them kindness whenever you get the opportunity to be around them, still try to encourage them because you're showing that, you don't have to remain bitter. You can, be better, right? So show them better, so that one day eventually they'll get it. And they will realize that, man, look how horrible I treat this person. Why are they being nice to me? Why are they showing me all this kindness? Why are they doing this, And there's nothing in it for you other than you come to a point in your life where you realize that, being, ignorant and bitter, it doesn't help. It actually causes you more pain. You know, if you look a lot of people right now with a lot of sickness and a lot of diseases out there, a lot of it is caused by what? Worry, anxiety, fear, anger. You know, it's destroying a lot of people. And so, because you now can see what's been going on, you know, I mean, just be a little bit more patient with them. Be a little bit more patient, you know, show compassion, show love, show kindness, you know, because remember now you're being an example to them that they probably has never have throughout their life. And mind you guys, I never had this example. But as they say, hard knock life, you know, you learn a lot of things the hard way in life, and you learn from making a lot of mistakes. Key here, guys, you learn. There's a lot of people who still, you know, are just doing the same thing over and over and over again, and they have yet to get it. And some of them will, and unfortunately, some of them never will. But here is your duty or your responsibility from one human to another human. Show love, show kindness. It doesn't matter what you've been through. You know, you don't have to continue down this bitter path of resentfulness. You can show love and you can break the cycle. That is my position. I feel like I need to break the cycle, you know, that of all the hurt and all the pain and all the people, you know, all the trauma I went through, all the people that's done me wrong, you know, I need to break it. You know, it stops with me. I made that decision. It stops with me. So I want to love in people. I want to be kind to people, you know. And yes, there's times when I'm not perfect, you know. I might say something silly, unintentionally offend somebody. Not my intention, because I don't intentionally want to do anything wrong to anybody, you know. I just want to show love and be peaceful unto others. And, you know, the golden rule, treat others how you want to be treated. And that's the life I want to live. And as always, guys, God over everything. Pray, pray, pray. If you don't know God, really, really get to know God. You've seen how the world is moving. You've seen the direction and the way things are going. And it's not good. It's not good. Cry out to God. Get to know God. Put your trust in Him. If you don't know Him, get to know Him and live in His will. And as always, last but not least, go out and show love. Just like money is accepted everywhere. Peace.